everyone, it's Brian here. Today is week 3 and the final week of the Haunted Halloween Hop hosted by Crafty Michelle. Y'all, this past couple weeks, these ladies and I have designed so many great projects both weeks. And I tell you what, I'd hate to see it end, but unfortunately this is the third and final week. But I do have a good idea for y'all today, so let's get started on that by bringing out some materials we're going to use. Okay, first of all, we are going to need a sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, cut in half, down the middle, at 4 1/4 inches. So basically, we're getting two 4 1/4 by 11 inch pieces, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with them first. We are going to go ahead, I'm actually going to go ahead and just very lightly score at around 2 inches. And then I'm going to go again at 2 1/8 inches. Get that light little line there again. And what I'm going to do now, actually next, I'm going to go ahead and score this piece at 1/2, I'm sorry, 1/2 of an inch. So I don't have to bring that back out yet. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is get the finger blade. And by the way, my finger is healing some. It still hurts quite a bit at times, but it's doing better. So I'm glad for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually start over on this end. This end. I'm going to go ahead and go from this center line all the way to the bottom corner. I'm going to do this on both sides. On both sides of this piece here. Right here, Sorry. I'm sorry I'm confusing y'all. I'm going to try to get this from here. I actually did not. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little more trimming here real quick. And now we're going to have, I believe it's called a dovetail, double dovetail or something like that. So right now, what we're going to do, actually what we're going to do next is get this 2-hole punch. You can do it really any way you wanted to. To be honest, you could do it like with the single hole punch or whatever you have. I'm just using 2-hole punch because it's easier for me because I have it on hand. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and butt this up to 4. Actually, first of all, you want this here ruler to be at 4 1/4 inches. At the 4 1/4 inch mark. So now what I'm going to do is butt it up this way and this way. Make sure it's all good and straight and everything. I'm going to push down. And we got 2 holes here. And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention what we're making. So what we're making today. We're making a banner. In fact, I think I told Michelle this on last night's live stream on Alicia's channel, that I am making my first ever nursing home project that I did as a volunteer. So I hear stuff outside. I'm expecting somebody here in a few minutes, so I'm just looking to see if they're here yet or not. So I'm looking for some double-sided tape right now, wherever it may be. You think this wasn't going to happen for once? Think again. I'm always going to lose something in the process of a video. Believe me, it's always going to happen. Okay, so back to business now. I'm going to plug this in real quick because we're going to make some rosettes in a moment. We don't actually have to have the double-sided tape. It's just really a luxury at this point. And y'all, I am still not feeling too great this morning. Unfortunately, I did have to make a trip to the ER in the middle of the night, and that was not fun at all. That was not fun having to go to ER, period, much less in the middle of the night. But it was a necessity. Found out my low blood sodium was not low blood sodium. I was actually dehydrated. So that's what was going on with me last night. But enough of me. Let's get this project over here going. What I'm going to do is do like this. I need to find my silicone mat as well, but I'll find that in a moment. Okay, so I'm going to match this up, try to match it real nice and everything. There we go. That should work. And go ahead and get the Cricut scraper. Burnish that down. And this is this is going to be about a 4 1/4 by roughly 22-inch banner. And it's not going to go like this way. It's going to actually go up to down. So I'll be right back in just a moment. We're going to make some rosettes. Alright, I'm back. Right now we're going to make the rosettes. I've already got some circles punched out for either side, for both sides of all 3 of the rosettes. So these are about 1/2 inch circles I punched out. Gonna put them one on each side of all 3. Fortunately for me, I've already done some preparation. I got 6 of these here. 6 2.5 by 10.5 inch strips of cardstock that I scored every 1/2 inch. The reason I did 10.5 instead of 11 is because, remember now, we want the mountain fold on one end and then valley fold at the other. So that's what we need to do. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and glue 2 of these together for each of the 3. I'm going to go ahead and start this now. Going to get my precision glue here. There we go. What I'm going to do is burnish it the way I have it now. Okay, now what I'm going to do is munch that up some. Make sure I can fit all the way around with this one, and I certainly can. So that's good. So what I'm going to do now is flip this over. Have this side over here. I just prefer to do it this way because I'm left-handed. Ruh-roh. Running out of glue in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is same thing as before. Put together like so. Sorry if it was out of camera range. I'll go ahead, make sure it's all even. Pretty much even. And now I'm going to go ahead and burnish. So I'm not going to put them together just yet. What I'm going to do is put all these 3 together first. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the hot glue part. So I hope y'all are having a good week. So like I said earlier, I'm really sad to see this collaboration end because it was a lot of fun, in my opinion. It's just so much fun making Halloween stuff again. And I have so many craft ideas for every holiday, it seems like. And I got to put a few more of these together for Halloween for this year. So, that was a lot of fun. So now I'm going to put this together, burnish it down some. Make sure everything's alrighty here, and it is. Got one more to go. If you want to know what we're spelling out the word boo. I like to call this the Boo Banner. And I found this project on Pinterest. Actually, I had a friend who found it on Pinterest back in 2017. I just started attending the adult daycare center I used to attend. And my friend and I were starting to do a class for the nursing home. We did this a few times, and it was a lot of fun, working with the nursing home residents. Unfortunately, that's not able to happen right now due to COVID, but hopefully I can get back to it one of these days after COVID's done, which hopefully will be soon. And even though we had put most of this banner together for the residents, those residents, I tell you what, the residents that helped make us make these banners for them, they're so proud of their creations. I mean, I've never seen people so delighted at a craft project before, of any age, like these people were. I mean, they really appreciated it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is flip this over. Try to figure out where I went wrong here. Okay, there we go. I'll try to fix this up some. Oops, that's not good. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put some of that hot glue in there. Gonna let it settle for a few moments, and then I'm going to start with circles. Start putting circles on. It's going to wait me like 30 seconds or so. Probably not even that long. In fact, I'm going to put the first circle on now. And I'm going to get my reverse tweezers to place this over here. That opened up somehow pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this sit here for a moment. And I'm going to do the same for all three of these. Okay, I also have, oh, I'm sorry I was not in camera range. Now I realized all this time I had been filming in the wrong mode, so hopefully this will work out. If not, I really don't want to have to do this again. I mean, I had a rough night. I don't want to have a rough day too, believe me. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and put some more here. Some more on the circle. Get the circle, put it over here. Just hold it for a moment. Just keep it there. See how this is doing. This is a lot better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and hot glue this onto the middle of here. See, that's what we're trying to achieve here. We want this just slightly larger than the width of the banner. The rosettes, I mean, we want the rosette slightly larger than the width of the banner. And I already made myself one of these that I put on my front door. I'm going to replace it with this one, because I think this one's going to be a lot cooler with the lettering I have chosen. And I'm going to put this over here for a while. Let that settle. as I put the next two together, or at least the next one. Make sure all is well all across, and it looks like it is. There we go. Just sit here for a minute, let that go. And I do apologize if this comes out very wonky, the video, because it was supposed to have been in landscape mode, and it, for some reason, switched itself back to portrait mode when I turned off the camera earlier. So, like I said, I really don't want to have to redo this again, because I'm just not feeling it today. I'll let this sit a minute. Okay, here we go. I'll flip this over now without destroying it, which I think it has been destroyed pretty much from the back side. Just gonna let this sit here a moment again. Reverse tweezers. There we go. But yeah, I tell you what, y'all, dehydration is certainly not any kind of joke, because it can get you and get you bad. So, yeah. Uh-oh, that happened. I'm going to put a little more in there. Say heck with the, well, I'm not. I'm going to use this here. Reverse tweezers anyways. So I'm just going to let this sit for a few more moments. Make sure it's doing alright on that end, which it is. Sit here for a moment like so. I'm going to put this one here near the top, which I probably should put this one up more. I think I'll put this almost touching this one. Almost touching. Uh-oh, I did that too again. Y'all, I am out of it today. I'm sorry. I am totally out of it. Just going to try this again. Hopefully get it right this time. There we go. I think that's much better, except it could use a little more centered going this way. Here we go. I think that's done for this one. It's working so far. Now we got one more to go. Let's just sit here for a moment. Now I'm going to put the first circle on. Let that settle for a minute. Here we go. It should be about done. Flip it. Oh no, that is not going to happen. I'm not letting that happen. See y'all, I'm just not with it today. Still feeling dehydrated. It's really not working for me. But I committed to this project, to this collaboration hop thing. So I'm going to see it through best I can. That's why I'm here today. See this through. Whoop. Got one more circle here to put on. I'm going to do that now. Let that settle there for a moment. Hopefully later today or tomorrow, if I feel up to it, I'm going to try to do an Amazon haul. So I got a few items. One I've already really tore up into, which is an ornament die set from Lawn Fawn. Stitched ornaments, actually. So that's going to be fun to play with those, which I'm already doing. Alrighty. I think it's time for this to go on to this banner. There we go. Here we go. And we got the beginnings of a Boo banner. So what I'm going to do next is go on ahead and get my circles, larger circles for this. I think I'm just going to hot glue these on, save some time. I don't know why that feels like it does. I feel like this one's really loose. The rosette onto the banner. Make sure it's staying. It is, and it is. Got one more to go. We're getting there, y'all. We are getting there. I'll be sure to include a picture at the end of this video of the finished product, how it looks. Alright, so now got a couple final touches to do. What I'm going to do right now is flip this over. I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm just going to put some hot glue on this here. Just a little dot of it. Put this on here. Gonna let this sit for a moment. What I'm doing is I am hot gluing the ribbon on. Like so. Instead of having tied up and everything. So I'm going to let this sit for a moment. And now what I'm going to do is go around the other way, do the same exact thing. Send it through the hole. If it'll go in there. Tell you what, this is not going to be even or anything like that, but I do want to make this shorter, kind of. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the stylus again. Just hold this down for a moment. Then after that, I'm going to clip this right about the spot where this is on this side. So let's sit here a moment. I think I'm done with the hot glue gun. Pretty sure I am. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it real quick. Put it down here. So it can cool down. I'm going to go ahead right now and clip this part off. Make sure this is settling well. I believe it is. So what we're going to do right now is color in some letters. Y'all are really going to like these letters I have picked out. If I can find them all. Alright, so I'm going to get my chipboard piece that I colored on real quick. Or just another one. Find something at least. I'll use this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is color these color black. I can't think, y'all. Try and say the letter black. Color black, y'all. The color black is what I'm trying to say. Give these some spookiness, I guess. Wrong way. So what I did was I went to, I believe it was freefonts.com or I think it was dafont.com. That's DAFONT.com. And I downloaded a few apps. Few alphabet fonts off of there. Installing them to my laptop, and this is one of them. I believe it's called like Scary Halloween or something like that. I'm going to make some gravestones over the weekend and some caskets for my hallway. I'll definitely post those on Instagram when I'm done. I'm also going to post this project when I'm done on my Instagram, which if you go to Instagram is bdcraftsmore. You can also find this in the About section of my YouTube page, all these links. If you want to go on over there, that's cool. I also have a Facebook group, Craft World page, and also have a blog. So all those links will be found in the About section of my YouTube page. So y'all go check some of it out if you want to and enjoy. So we are on the verge of being done here. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead get this glued up. Here we go. B. Got B and O. If y'all have any suggestions for craft projects, please do leave them in the description box down below this video. And I would love to try some of these projects y'all have in mind. I'm actually going to have to bring this up real quick. See? that's just not working for me. So what I'm going to do now is get the glue gun. Hopefully it's still hot enough. Barely. I'll put this on here. Oops. Gonna let that settle a moment. I had done something wrong in this process, I guess. Put a good bit of pressure on it, actually. These two seem to be good. Yeah, they're good. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the final O on here. We're almost done, y'all. I really appreciate y'all joining me on this journey. And I hope you all have a great day. You'll see the finished product of this on Instagram hopefully later today or tomorrow. So I hope to see y'all there. One more look at this. This is the Boo banner, y'all. Boo. Happy Halloween. Hope y'all have a great day. See y'all next time. Bye.